These are opera glasses, okay? And so I hit this button, correct?
Hit the button.
Okay. So I hit the button. Do I slide it or, whoa. Did you see that? It flips
It's
out.
spring-loaded, right.
And then it's mother of pearl, right? And then I love these fob chains. And what is that? Is that like, so is that 14 karat?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I haven't tested it yet.
It looks 14 karat to me. And so I don't want to screw my eyesight up because I'm already blind in my right eye. But that's amazing. I mean, look at that. These are just things you don't see anymore. Do you want to share the story of how you got this?
This was one of my first pieces, and I started collecting costume jewelry about 40 years ago. And I shared with T earlier, I had a very dear uncle who was a treasure hunter. And he would buy storage units and just, you know, hunt treasure everywhere he went. But he called me and he said, Steph, I bought a storage unit and I have a whole bunch of junky old jewelry in here. And do you want to come by and see it before my garage sale? And so I bought at least 200 pieces from him that day. Some of them were Miriam Haskell.
Wow.
So a lot of Bakelite.
Unbelievable.
Hobey pieces, check pieces. I had no idea what I was buying. I just went through his boxes, and he was most excited about the fact that he got a trunk of old Playboy magazines.
Uh-oh.
And I went through what he called the junk jewelry, and so I filled the back of my car with boxes of jewelry and also old purses. He had old lucite purses, compacts, all kinds of girly things. And he said, okay, well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to charge you $50 for all of this.
Can you believe that, guys? $50.
The back of my car was full, and I said, you know what, I think I have to give you a little bit more money.
Yeah.
So I don't remember exactly, but I think maybe I gave him $500, and it was just the find of a lifetime.
Wow.
And that started me on the path of collecting. First of all, learning about costume jewelry. Went to the bookstore, bought some books. eBay was new then. There was no Etsy. There was no YouTube. And so, you know, it was buying books and learning about the pieces that I had purchased. And
it's a lot
I've
of
sold
learning.
most of them, but I kept that one from that very first
that's
purchase.
important, right?
And I have no idea what this is. I think it's maybe German. There's no marks on it, but it's some of the prettiest beads ever.
It's beautiful.
That's a recent acquisition. A little bit of a mystery. Obviously Art Nouveau in style. Just a beautiful, beautiful workmanship. The silver is incredible on there. I think maybe of Spanish origin, not certain. Would love to know more about it if any of your viewers can share.
Please, yeah. So share in the comments if you have any further information on this piece. I am absolutely freaking obsessed with this thing. I mean, I could look at this all day. The filigree work, I mean, and then you have this little lady down here, you know, and then just the way that it drapes.
The construction is amazing.
Unbelievable, right? And I don't even know, how do you even put it on? Is there a slide?
Take it off the form.
Okay.
And it hooks in the back.
Oh, I see. Can you guys see that? The clasp right there on the back side. That is so cool.
It's an incredible piece. I can just picture that on a very elegant woman with an updo.
Right?
Right.
And what did, I can't remember, what did they call that do? There was a name for it. It's like that big bun. You have to like flip your head over and then like poof it out or whatever. So this is an actual finger guard necklace. And it looks like rose quartz, possibly jade or aventurine, raw ruby. I'm seeing raw ruby in here. That's incredible. I've never seen one like this. I've seen the finger guards, but I've never seen the necklace like this. And where did you get this?
I bought that from a private party who had a collection of beautiful Victorian Art Nouveau pieces. A lot of these pieces came from the same resource. And it was a recent purchase. I just bought that a week or two ago.
This is, would you say jet, or how do you say that? Gouda?
This is gutta percha.
Gutta percha.
I think that is probably jet.
Okay, okay.
It has the original photos in it.
Uh-huh. Look.
Very sweet. 2 female photos.
Isn't that cool? This is a Limoges from France.
It's a French piece.
Yeah. You see her?
Pretty portrait pin.
Mm-hmm.
The little crown detail on the top that I think makes it special.
Lee found some of those recently.
I love those. Got a very medieval look to it.
It's amazing.
The piece on the furthest from you, the dangling piece, is a pin cushion. Look at the side of it.
Wow.
And
you
that
see
holds
that?
the pins.
That's crazy.
Then we have a bottle in the center for some type of oil or liquid, and then a pencil holder.
Isn't that amazing? You guys, I've never seen anything like this. This is absolutely insane. Look at the construction. I mean, that belongs like on a king or something. I don't know.
It probably belonged on the housekeeper, actually.
Okay. Well, shoot, I would wear it, you know.
The lady's maid.
That's so cool. Okay,
And that one is French. That's Champlavet enamel.
Look at this. Can you see that?
The enamel works in great condition. That one's really beautiful.
Unbelievable. I mean, what is that, a comb?
Yes, it is a comb.
Okay, so there's a comb inside here. And then this is a locket, I'm assuming.
And the other one is a pill box, I think.
Pill box, okay.
Or just a small container.
You see how that dangles? Look at that. That's incredible. One, is that for perfume?
It's for perfume.
So this is a perfume bottle. And would you say that's French too, or?
I would.
Yeah.
That would be my guess.
That's pretty.
It has a little mirror on the back. Really pretty.
See the condition?
And that's cranberry glass. It's not flashed glass.
Mm.
So it's a fine piece, a nicely made piece.
I love that. I love that.
Pink pieces are Hagler. The blue is Stanley Hagler. Everything else is Haskell.
Got it. Okay, are we ready? Okay, so this is a Stanley Hagler. And look at those cabochons, right? They kind of remind me of, with those lines, they remind me of a star sapphire, but it's sapphire. Like pink, right?
I agree.
And then there's like this gold leafing and wiring. It's just the amount of work that goes into this is absolutely incredible. And a lot of times I feel like costume jewelry has more work put into it than actually fine jewelry. You know, I think that's why I'm addicted to it. So that one's beautiful, right? And the condition, because usually when you find these older pieces like this with the wiring and the layers, they're going to be covered in verdigris.
Interestingly, the Stanley Hagler pieces hold up much better than the Haskell.
Really?
Much better. And of course, he was a designer for Haskell initially, but I'm not sure why, but I always find them in better condition than Haskell.
That's crazy, right? Because it's still the same similar construction.
It appears to be.
Which is strange.
And materials.
Yeah. So, wow. Unbelievable. The construction, the wiring, this is a brooch. And then what would you consider calling that stone?
I'm not sure.
Me neither. It's beautiful, that's all I know.
It's a deep, beautiful blue.
And then all the bead wiring and the glass, it's just, I can't even imagine how long that would take, you know. It's crazy, and the condition is really, really good. And then we have Miriam Haskell, right? And these are these considered Rosamontes, or are those different? I think they're different because they look different to me. These are Rosamontes on the bottom. And then look at
It
this.
has its original price tag on it.
Are you serious?
It's very faded. It's very old, but of course I loved it when I found it that way.
$210.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
That one looks like it's never been worn too.
Yeah.
I was really excited about the condition of that piece.
It's very rare. Very rare. And then we have another one here. This one is actually Florenza.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
that's
not Haskell, you're right.
This is a Florenza. I don't want to stab myself, but this is a pendant and a brooch, and so that's a Florenza. But it looks similar, you know, like
I have it in with the Haskell group.
So there's that one. And then this, look at this bar pen. This is a bar pen from Haskell. Okay, and if you hear the barking, those are her little friends. We like animals on this channel if you haven't figured that out yet. See the bar pen? So now we're moving on to Juliana or Deliza and Elster jewelry, which didn't have a maker's mark. They were marked with a hang tag, okay? So it's kind of very tricky to identify the pieces, but you do need to learn the construction and the type of stones and the layering to become a master at Deliza and Elster jewelry. Juliana panel bracelet, and I've never seen this one with the glass.
Rare.
Yeah.
I think it's called the cupcake.
It's called
bracelet?
the cupcake bracelet. So that one's really cool. You see the glass here, the molded glass? I've never seen that one. That one's really cool. And then, let's see here, we have another one. That one's beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen this one either. AB rhinestones and 5-link construction. Very good layering. It's just crazy how this stuff lasts this long. It's crazy. Okay, here's another one. This one is beautiful. Look at those stones. Okay. Beautiful stones. I love that one. And the navettes and the layering, and I can show you the back. Okay. Very cool on that. And we have the earrings on that. And then this one is another cha-cha brooch. Can you see the pearls here and the crystal? Very cool. I love it. I love brooches, just in general. So that was some of the Juliana, okay? And then now, let's go to this Juliana crystal cha-cha. Can I do this here? Okay. So you see the crystals hanging down. I'm gonna have to stand up. So we have the crystals. It's like a cha-cha, and then all the layering. Very beautiful. And then let me show you the back side so you can see the type of construction so you can learn. And you see the riveting. There's gonna be, and then you have the figure 8 puddling, but it's always gonna be different, you know? It's always gonna be different. You're gonna have to learn how to confirm, you know, that it's an actual Juliana piece, and you can do that through Is It Juliana? And also there's the Ann Pittman's guide, which I rely on a lot. And also books. There's a couple books. What was that one? It was Memoirs of a Fashion Icon Manufacturer.
I don't have that book.
Memoirs of a Fashion Icon Manufacturer. Extremely rare book. If you ever come across that, pick it up. Pick it up. Now these are also Juliana as well. You have the cameo. Let me see if I can move these here. Is that good? Sorry guys, we're working on the camera angle, so it can be very tricky with jewelry. So we have this beautiful pink cameo, Juliana. And again, this is a very good example. No figure 8 puddling, okay? So you really have to know and study and learn, because if you don't, then you're really gonna pass up on treasures. So this is a watermelon rhinestone. And again, this is another really good example because this one is a solid back. There's no open and closed back on this, okay? So that one. And then this one is a huge.
That is a buckle.
This is a belt buckle. It's probably as big as my 5 head, you know, but it's absolutely amazing. And I don't blame you for keeping the Juliana. It's so hard to find.
It's one of my favorites, and I've sold a lot and regretted it.
Me too. A ton. I'm like, okay, maybe you gotta slow down on selling so much Juliana. Oh my God.
I know. It's really nice. The stones are beautiful. I have a theory, but I want to hear what you think.
What's your theory?
Schiaparelli.
I think so too. My God. Look at those stones.
It's beautiful. I know.
I mean, I could look at this all day, you know? Okay, Lee. All right, so this is an unmarked clamper. And Stephanie, why don't you elaborate on what you...
It's a mystery piece. I'd love to know who made it.
If any...
I'm thinking Schiaparelli perhaps, but that's just a theory. So if anyone knows, I would really love that information. The stones are incredible.
Those are Gavir. It's got like that too. It's like opalescent. I mean, that is amazing.
So beautiful.
I mean, come on, seriously? God, you just don't see things like this anymore. And then which one? I totally forgot who this is. Oh, this is Joseph.
This is Joseph of Hollywood.
This is Joseph of Hollywood, and I think I need to bring this up a little bit. So this is a purse. And look at these stones. Look at the faceting cuts on the glass. This is crazy.
1940s. The inside is really in good condition and intact. And the little Joseph mirror is marked inside.
Wow. Let's look here. Where was that one at? There it is. You see that? Okay. And then, what's this one? Oh, it's just like a little... That's crazy. Joseph of Hollywood is so rare to come across. I know the pieces that I've come across, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe I just found
I think
this.
that's the only one I have left.
Really?
I've had several pieces, but people look for them. I mean,
that's true. And someone could totally... Now, is this for sale or no?
No.
Okay, no.
It's the only one I have left.
That's it. That's it, folks. And then why don't we go to one of my favorites, okay? Which is Schreiner. You're lucky if you find a Schreiner, okay? Because it is extremely rare, all right? People don't want to give up Schreiner. They don't want, and I don't blame them. And he is just, I mean, if you look at Schreiner's pieces and the construction, it will just absolutely blow your mind.
Show the back of that.
I mean,
the double cable in the back and it's just beautifully put together.
Let me see, how do you open? Oop, there we go. Can you see this, guys? Look. So look at the settings on the stones, okay? Now, Juliana, there's a couple manufacturers that would use the cupcake setting, but when you see a Schreiner, you instantly know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like mind-blowing. It's like the weight of it, the construction of it, and the amount of detail is absolutely insane, okay? And a lot of times, you know, his earlier pieces were more clear, okay? And then later on, he was using these really cool different color combinations, okay? So a lot of people think they don't realize that he did a lot of clear to begin with. And he actually started with, help me out, Stephanie, belt buckles. Is it buckles? I think it's belt buckles.
I don't know that.
Yeah, he started out with belt buckles, and they were amazing too, you know? But, so just keep that in mind. He's known for unusual color combinations, and then his earlier pieces were more clear, okay? So just keep that in mind with Schreiner. But Schreiner, I probably only found, how many Schriners did I find? 4? They're
keeping
rare.
count. I think we're about tied, actually.
Oh, really?
That's all I found in
Okay.
a long time of collecting.
Now this one, is this 1930s or 40s?
I'm not sure. It's very early Eisenberg, but it is signed.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady I purchased it from was a jewelry historian, and she thought it was maybe one of the very first clips that Eisenberg made.
I'm mesmerized looking at the jewelry and not showing it on camera. Beautiful Eisenberg. And look at the box, okay? The original box that this came in. Can you believe this? This is insane. Now I can't get it open. Uh-oh. I don't want to rip it up. So that's original. I mean, that's what, 30s, 40s? I want to say, I'm going to say 30s. No?
You could be right. I think it's early.
Mm-hmm. I want to say 30s on that guy. So there's that one. And then we have...
This is Eisenberg also.
Yeah, that's
That one's
sterling.
sterling.
Uh-huh. I know. I found this one from a private collection. And this is absolutely beautiful. And you know who you are. You bought it. You know how much this goes for in the antique store? I just saw it like... What did they have, Lee? $375? $375.
Does not surprise me.
I mean, that's insane, right?
Does not surprise me.
Oh, wow.
I don't think this one is marked.
That's beautiful. Art Deco.
I think it's Eisenberg, but it also could be Hobé.
That's
The
true.
bow on it.
Can you see that? Unbelievable.
Beautiful stones, sterling.
Mm-hmm. I love Art Deco.
Early piece.
Okay, so these are some more pieces that are for sale. We're gonna link my email in the description box below. Please send me an email at teasjewelry24@gmail.com and I will get back to you, okay? Please send a screenshot of the piece and the timestamp, okay? Because I will be lost in the video if you do not do those things. Again, these are pieces that are available from my dear friend Stephanie. Okay, this is Czech. This is a beautiful, look at the purple glass and the bracelet. Okay, so that piece is available. Absolutely adore that. I love Czech in general. Everything Czech. So that one's fun. And then
original price tag.
oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, those gotta be uranium. Look at this one. The original price tag on this, something was from Sleepy Hollow, $275. $275. Now, was that for the whole set or is this each? I have no idea. Look at the bracelet. Look at the multicolor. I love Czech. God, do I love Czech. Uranium glass. Oh my Lord, have mercy. And these are marked, Stephanie, or? Wow. So this one is available too.
That set's available too.
Again, screenshot. Okay.
These are gorgeous. Look at these.
Wow. I'm gonna give that back to you. Look at the glass on here. Wow.
They're so
It's like
unique,
cranberry.
so pretty.
Look at the beads. I love glass. Glasses. I love everything.
Me too.
You know?
Everything, T.
That one's available. Thank you. Let's see what happens here.
I think that one still has its Bohemia Czech original
Oh my
label.
gosh. Bohemian glass right here. The original tag is still on it. Okay. That one's available. So again, screenshot, okay? Then we've got red Czech glass. Okay, I don't want to mess it. Oh, it's the
That's a
dangle. You see the dangle on this? Look at those beads. Look at the knotting in between, okay? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So we're gonna keep it moving. If you see anything, guys, that you want,
There's a lot, yeah.
okay, you let me know.
This is a Kramer piece.
Kramer brooch. Look at that one. Beautiful. Look at the rhodium on the back. That one's available. Look at this carved, good Lord, what is
It's
that?
rose quartz. I think the carved piece is jade, pink jade, and there's some glass. So it's a combination.
Silver clasp.
Early silver clasp.
Yeah, this is definitely antique. That's
Yeah, it's an
beautiful.
antique
Look at the
Chinese
carving.
piece.
And what is it, a dragon?
It looks like a dragon.
Yeah. Wow, that's so cool. I love that. So cool. What else do we have hiding? Oh, Beau Jewels.
That's Beau Jewels.
Beau Jewels. Look at the gavir here. Those stones, the Navettes, faux pearl. Are you good? Okay.
I love David Kuo. This is a David Kuo necklace, and this one is a really pretty, dramatic one.
Look at that David Kuo.
His enamel work is beautiful.
Didn't his wife do jewelry too?
I don't know.
Yeah, her name, David and Kim.
Okay.
David and Kim Kuo. She did jewelry too. I swear, I could be losing my mind, I don't know. Whoa.
Early Haskell.
Yeah. Because she used
An
a lot of
acorn
natural
choker.
elements, right?
And she did a lot with acorn looking design.
Look at that clasp. That's a Miriam Haskell. What year would you, or
30s? Early, yeah. Maybe 20s?
yeah,
30s.
it could be, huh? That early.
I don't even know the year Miriam Haskell started. Do you know that?
Oh God. I'm gonna say maybe 30s, yeah?
Somewhere out there, someone
Yeah.
out there knows, but. Okay, let's see. Oh, she's an unusual piece. She's an artisan piece, but I love.
Wow.
And that artist was. Her first name was June. Last name Meta. Metaxides. She made art Nouveau reproduction pieces in the 70s.
You see that?
So
Wow. That's pretty.
it's resin. The face is cast, but then the flowers on it are hand applied. So unusual
Wow.
piece.
Very cool.
Very cool. Oh,
Look at this one. Look at this one, guys. Oh man. I love that. That's a really
good color
pretty.
combination.
That's so cool. I love that one. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness.
How fabulous is that?
What in the heck is it? So what's the story?
Tibetan.
Oh
Tibetan
my
silver.
God.
It's probably 800 silver. It's probably not 925.
Look at this. Is this glass?
Or gemstone. I don't know.
That's amazing. That is absolutely beautiful. Wow. Unbelievable. Oh my God.
Love these. Always
Beautiful
love these.
wedding
I always
cake.
buy these when I find them.
Wedding cake beads.
They're
Look
two
at
of the
those.
same.
Beautiful. Look at that. These are hard to come across, by the way.
And those are longer, which is even harder. Like I find them in choker length a lot. But I like the longer length.
I love glass in general. Who's this?
It's not signed. It's marcasites. Older chain. I don't know. I don't think it's.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's signed? You found a signature?
Wait a minute. It's either JNS or JHS. Who the heck is that?
I don't know.
I have no idea. I love that one.
I think of Judith Jack from Marcasite, but it's not her.
No. So JHS or JNS on that one. Beautiful.
This is a fun one.
Is that Schreiner?
No. Well, it's not signed.
Really?
I don't think it's Schreiner.
No, Cool, huh? What's this one?
This one is not signed either, and it's heavy.
Is that, it's glass.
I'd say 80s on that too.
Uh-huh. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Nice. Look at all this stuff, guys. You have no idea.
Okay, these are incredible. These are antique. They're Chinese.
Wow.
I'm not sure
It's
how to
walnut.
pronounce them.
Right.
They're nuts, and they're hand carved, and every face is different. Look at them.
Walnut,
And look
right?
at how they're put together, the braiding on the cord.
It's
They're
from
amazing.
from a walnut, right?
Yeah.
Right? Look at that. Can you see it?
I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's Hediao is what that necklace is called, and it's antique Chinese.
Hidao? Maybe?
Hideo? Something like that. Something like that. We're close, I'm sure.
We're trying. Some more beautiful brooches. You see the crown?
That one's Park Lane.
The crown is?
It is. It's Park Lane.
And then this one is Weiss.
Weiss. Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's signed.
Wow. Look at those crystals. That's cool. It's Hobe. That's cool.
Pretty.
Yeah, it's signed in there.
Oh, love this. This is Accessocraft.
Ooh, I like that.
I like it too. I like that one a lot.
Oops.
That's very wearable, and it's really nicely made.
But it has like a, I don't know.
A Florentine look to it.
Yeah. Look at that drop. Are those dragons? Wait. Yeah. No, is it a griffin? It's either a griffin or a dragon on that one. That one's cool.
Celluloid.
Okay. That's really cool. Look at that. Okay.
These are really rare. These are cinnabar, but they have inlaid enamel.
Wow.
So those are
Look at
a
the
rare and
cinnabar.
good piece.
You see this inlay of the enamel? I've never seen it like that. Never.
I've had it once before.
Wow, those are huge.
Yeah.
So big.
And there's a strand listed on Etsy right now for $8.50. Those are really good.
Yeah, this is nice.
Of course,
that's
I'm
one
not
of a
looking
kind.
for $8.50, but they are nice.
Just email me, guys. Okay?
That's cinnabar.
That's old. Wow. Look
It's
at
a
that
really old one.
antique cinnabar clamper. That's crazy. The amount of work that goes into that is insane, right?
Collectible duet.
Look at this. Pegasus Coro duet. Look at the red. You see it?
And those are both sterling.
Those are so cool. Look, and usually they're separated from the base or the whatever
Right.
you call that.
This one's intact.
That's really cool. I love that one. Very cool.
That's today's box.
That's today's box, folks. Okay, let's not get overwhelmed here. So please send me an email, and then I will reach out to Stephanie, and she'll let me know, and I'll get back to you. And it will be first come, first serve. So whoever sends an email first has the first chance at the item. Okay. Yeah. So that was fun. Oh my gosh.
That was fun.